Hello YouTube. I'm here to bring you the first in a series of webisodes involving political discussion, historical events, current events, as well as other such non-fiction. Today I just wanted to talk about a topic involving the fabulous country of France. And the specific topic is about the banning of the wearing of hijab in public institutions in France. This is the hijab is the Muslim woman's head covering. The law is specifically that the banning of the hijab in public institutions. Now, while most of us here might have a real tough time grasping that because we are ingrained to believe in freedom of religion, in order to truly understand this matter, we have to step back and look at it unbiased and view both sides. The French side, in banning the wearing of hijab, is based on the separation of church and state. The entire French ideology is based on allowing the free exercises of religion, the free exercises of personal liberties. However, keeping a separation of church and state. Anything funded by the state falls into what is referred to as the state. So the school is a representative of the state. And that's why by banning hijab in schools, while it may seem completely shocking to prevent Muslim girls from wearing the hijab, from the French point of view, it is simply just banning anything to do with religion within a context of the state. Another thing is, obviously, it kind of goes against the fabric of the French nation. Um, a lot of women's movements, especially with the modern French woman being very progressive, modernistic, forward-moving, see the hijab as a form of oppression, form of bringing women backwards by covering them up. Likewise, what you have to consider is that France is a sovereign nation with the right to pass its own laws. Furthermore, those laws were passed democratically in France. If you take an example from the Muslim world, such as Saudi Arabia, they would never allow the wearing of a bikini on their beaches. So, if you look at it that way, there isn't much of a reciprocity from the Muslim world. On the other hand, the Islamic faith requires that women wear the hijab at all times in public. Now, there is some debate as to whether it is completely required or if it's just strongly preferred. However, there's no doubt that the hijab is a part of the Islamic faith. Preventing Muslim women from wearing the hijab in public is prevention of their free exercise of their religion. And that is where the law actually gets very repressive, and that is what many people are enraged about. Also, another thing to consider is that many of the countries from which immigrants are arriving in France are actually former French colonies, such as Morocco, Algeria, etc., etc. Namely, in Algeria, these countries were devastated during the French colonial era. Algeria was laid out in shambles during the Algerian War of Independence, so from which it very slowly recovered, causing a massive diaspora of Algerian immigrants to France. So many of them were forced to come to France as results of actions by the French state. And now that very same French state is preventing them from freely exercising, practicing their religion in France. So I just wanted to start a discussion. Leave your comments and ratings below. Let me know what you think. Let me know your sides on this issue.